and they would always look in, and some of them found out through the neighborhood watch group, thought we were like, you know, growing drugs in there because of how bright it was all the time. And you really couldn't see in, but you could see the bright light. So I think some of them were kind of relieved, but there's definitely people that wouldn't talk to me before then, but then once they found out, they would actually talk to me. So it would be awesome to have people I love and talking about them. Just don't be dumb like me and try to tell Bob and Alexander to use stock tanks as pawns. Embarrassing. Should have known who I was talking to. Peter, I use stock tanks as pawns though. What? Now I remember you got your 100-gallon stock tank. It was really fun. Like I said, I'm already jonesing to go to another place, but I was trying to figure out where to go in September, but I forgot that I'm going in for surgery at the end of the month, so I can't travel in September at all. But I think once that's over and I've recovered from that, I really think I'm going to try to go somewhere like once a month. That's going to be my goal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I don't know if there's enough events. I feel like there's enough events in California alone. Like, what, there's like 100, at least, like, I feel like there's 100 aquarium clubs in California that I can go to. And, you know, it only costs like $1 to fly there. At least it used to. Boone Aquatics, Ryan, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome to the Dream Team. And Ginger Grumble. Oh, man. Boone Aquatics, you were 5 seconds too early. You could have got a free one here. Ginger Grumble gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Lily is lurking. Freshwater. Peter. Look at the lurkers. I know you know that. So I gotta start planning for November. Although I really don't like flying in the winter. There's always too many complications flying in the winter. You know, weather delays. So maybe I'll just be a fair weather monthly traveler, like maybe from like November to like well, I guess the Orlando would be the end of February. So yeah, November, December, January, maybe I won't travel unless I can drive. Are there good events in Canada, Josh? I have no idea. There was oh no, it got canceled. There was a huge event supposed to happen in 2020, like a huge rainbow convention, but it was canceled. Obviously, the world was shut down. And then the nice thing about that was like all these rare rainbows that everyone was greeting to bring us this huge event. They all ended up on Aquabase, so I didn't even have to travel to a different country to get these super rare rainbows. So that was nice. Paul says I have 2 hobbies, gardening and fish keeping, and people's eyes glaze over when I get into the weeds talking about either one of them. I have reptiles and tortoises. What's up, Bob? Just got off work. I'm holding orders. What's going on, buddy? Thomas says flagfish, heat puffers, endlers, plecos, tetras, and pistos, question mark. I don't know what your question is. Hopefully it's not, can I put all those in the same thing? I mean, you could, but your flagfish might cause some problems. Carl says, so I'm going to try to replicate your 20-hive breeding tank, but should I do guppies instead of endlers, or does it, as far as like the ease or how difficult it is, it's not going to matter if it's guppies or endlers. What I would do is find out, if you can, what sells better in your area. Guppies are pretty dang popular and are usually a safe bet. But you can actually get into endlers and try to sell them, and people don't know what they are, and you have to explain, well, they're pretty much guppies. But if you're selling online, it's not going to be a problem at all. Josh says, oh, sick! I just noticed, thanks for the memberships. Yep, well, we do the members live stream an hour before this stream every Monday from 3:45 to 4:45 p.m. PST. Forget flying. The flights are being canceled all over the place. That's why I only fly Alaska. I've never had a flight canceled from Alaska. I've had atrocious experiences with American Airlines, with Delta, with United. Like, like absolutely awful experiences with them. So it's Alaska for me, or possibly JetBlue, because I don't think they've killed anyone. So Alaska has never killed anyone and has never really crashed. JetBlue has crashed but has never killed anyone. All the other guys have killed lots of people. Sorry, I was replying to the same engineer's answer about why fish won't eat human food. I bet goldfish would. Some dude says, I finished setting up a 100-gallon stock tank to breed my Rhinocentris or not a series creek. That's a good one. I mean, they're all good, let's be honest. A long time ago I mentioned that I'd give you some fry. Are you still interested? Yes! Yes! Especially if you're throwing in the word give. Like, I would buy them, but if you're giving them, yes, I need a Rhinocentris so bad. I don't care what the collection point is, what creek they're out of. I mean, that's the same thing, but yes. I have one strain of Rhinocentris right now. They're not Siri Creek, so that is perfect. Obviously, I won't put them in the same tank. They'll go straight outside into a tub. I need to get them. I want to breed them, and I want to breed them in mass quantity, and then I want to give them to Dan's Fish to sell. And because I think Rhinocentris should be way more popular in the hobby. So if I breed them, I'm going to sell them to Dan super cheap so that he can sell them for super cheap. Just like when he sends me the Aspedoras, I want to breed the crap out of those so I can sell them back to him super cheap so he can sell them super cheap. Any suggestions? Need an out-of-the-box shelving unit for 220 longs. Want to stack them. I would just go to your, whatever your local, like, Home Depot, Lowe's, home improvement store and see what they got. They gotta have something. Any of those, like, Tough branded, or I don't even know what all the brands are, but any of those, as long as it's not like the flimsy metal, I don't know what they're called. There's those flimsy racks that are really flimsy, and people put tanks on it, but I don't trust them. I would do like the beefy, but there's like ones that are like 36 inches wide. Perfect. There are no good airlines anymore. Customer service is almost completely dead. See, I disagree. I've had the best customer service with Alaska. Like, I've gotten free first class upgrades, free premium upgrades. I think they're really good. But, maybe I'll just get lucky, knock on wood. I love Alaska. And it's not just because I own stock in Alaska. Rico Stan, what's going on, buddy? Says, Alexander, I was up most of the night last night trying to come up with the song. It's your fault. So, yeah, Alexander is trying to get Rico Stan to write up to do a whole song. My goldfish try to eat my fingers when I'm in the tank cleaning. I'm not even really sure that they have a brain. They have a small brain. Actually, I think they have quite a large brain compared to like other fish. I could be wrong, and I probably am, but I think they do. No, that's not what I should have drank. Oh, man. Hold on. I forgot to put my drink mix in my water. And so when I make this big jug, I put 2 different drink mixes in it, and I forgot to put the second one in, and it's so watered down and it tastes bad. But I put this stuff in here. This is really good for like if you're gonna travel. I highly recommend drinking this stuff. I always load up on it before, during, and after I travel. Really good. Freshwater Dreaming says the Home Depot cheap metal racks work. I had a 4-tier loaded with 20 longs and 6 10s. Okay. Zenjer says I got some extreme goldfish flakes and they